My fucking sugar song.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Episode 138, sponsored by our friends at Fume and Blue Box. We will get to those a little bit later. Actually, maybe we should just do them right now, if you guys don't mind. Sorry about that, but this is what funds our podcast, so we can pay JX and all the equipment and shit.
Yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by Blue Box. Pronounce Blue Blocks. Blue light glasses.
Wait. You said blue box and blue blocks.
Today's episode is brought to you by Blue Blocks. Pronounced Blue Blocks. Blue light glasses. Do you ever use your blue light when you
I haven't been, bud.
when you game and stuff?
I haven't been. At night, not when I'm gaming.
Yeah, still at night though.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you've been spending all day looking at your phone, computer, or TV, and let's be honest, who hasn't during the pandemic? You're starting to get headaches or feeling like your energy is low, you're having trouble sleeping. Blue Blocks is here to help. Blue Blocks created these incredible blue light glasses that block the blue light coming off your screens that is causing your eye strain. The founders of Blue Blocks weren't happy with the quality and the lack of science behind the leading blue light blocking glasses brand, so they decided to create their own. Blue Box has over 40 frames to choose from that are all made from high-quality lenses designed to get more work done during the day and sleep better at night. But more importantly, they look really cool and stop you from feeling terrible after looking at your computer and phone all day. Blue Box blue light glasses are available in prescription, non-prescription, and readers. So they have frames for every need and for every pair you buy. Blue Box will donate a pair of reading glasses to someone in need. So get your energy back, sleep better, and block out the unhealthy effects of blue light from your computer, phone, and TV with Blue Box blue light glasses. Get 15% off your order by going to bluebox.com/sugar. Capital BLUBLOX.com/sugar. That's bluebox.com/sugar for 15% off, or just use the code SUGAR at checkout.
Blue blocks.
Blue Blocks, and then we'll get to the Fume a little bit later. But
I went to the basketball game last night.
how was it? Oh yeah, we're here with my friend Dave. We'll talk to him more a little bit. He lives in his van. He's been training at my gym for a couple months now. Good dude. Probably got a cool story. We'll talk to him in a bit after we recap the fights and the weekend.
Yeah, like I said, went to the basketball game.
How was it?
It was all right. We were up in the suites, but I want to. If I'm gonna go again, I want to be down on the court. I want to be able to slap if someone drains a three, be like, Joseph.
Was people liking your outfit?
No one really gave a fuck about the Sugar Show there.
Really?
There's basketball.
Like, who's this fucking dork?
No, I had a decent amount of people come up, take pictures and stuff, but not like the UFC fights. Not like they like it. Yeah, dude, it's so weird. They're just die hard basketball fans.
Yep.
Or I guess probably just more Phoenix fans. But dude, once I'm champ, I was telling Daniel, I'm like, I'm gonna be the Phoenix Suns, me, one person, rather than the whole team. It's gonna be nuts. Be the Cryonics Shuns. It
was probably cool being in an arena again. What'd you say, 11,000 people?
It had 11,000 people, yeah, and it was dude. I can't imagine it being twice as loud because T-Mobile's gonna have 20,000, and that was like I couldn't talk to Daniel.
How many fights are coming up with crowds? Like, is this a crowd? This
was what just happened, bud.
This was Apex. But how many fights are coming up that are crowds?
Anything that's a pay-per-view right now.
So the Josinho Rosenstruck fight, that's at Apex again, or what?
Yeah.
That fight is going to be insane. A little bit. The Connor card's going to be fucking crazy, dude.
The what card?
The Connor card.
The what card?
The Shane card, yeah.
Have some respect. Jokes. Gilbert Burns, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. It's a sick fight.
So what do you think overall of Cody and Font?
Dude, I've been saying it how it is. Cody's decent, dude. He's got speed and power just naturally, and I don't think he's a good boxer, and it showed. That's what I thought. People think I'm a hater, but that's literally, from my perspective, what I saw.
Yeah, and Rob Font was just so good at staying at distance. They knew he has heavy counter shots.
And Rob said he hits hard. He's like, every time I got hit, I was like, fuck, don't get hit again.
By Cody.
Yeah.
He fucking swings his whole body into it, dude.
He looked like it Rob just looked like a way better boxer. Sweet fight though. It was a fucking sweet fight to watch. I enjoyed it.
And partly it's just like on Rob Font made him look that way. You know what I mean? He was staying so far away from him that Cody couldn't even use his jab.
That's
Cody
true.
probably felt like the only way he could hit him was with a big wing and hook, so he was throwing those a lot.
Cody took some shots. Tough motherfucker, dude. Tough 183 shots he took. So tough little dude.
He just looked overwhelmed to me.
Cody did.
Yeah, that's the way it looked to me.
Yeah. Rob Font, it's crazy how long his fucking arms are, and you can like tell completely.
Hitting him at the end of those jabs.
The rest of the card wasn't that great, was it?
I didn't watch it. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, not really.
Oh, that Hermanson, did he just dominate? 29-27. God,
he was actually getting pieced up in the first round. And
Hermanson was?
yeah.
Why do they fucking give this young kid these guys, dude? Why is this Edmund fighting Hermanson?
He was 7, I think, and Hermanson was 6.
Oh, he is number 7? Jesus.
Yeah, fucking what else this weekend? God, my brother, who was just here last week, completely healthy, training, everything, had a leg aneurysm and a blood clot in his leg.
What?
He like woke up. He messaged me that morning. He's like, hey, when your back was hurt, was your leg going numb and stuff? I was like, a little bit. But then he went in, and then they sent him in. They said, hey, you got a leg aneurysm. You need emergency surgery now. They're almost going to like mercy flight him to another city so he didn't have to lose his leg. But the doctors ended up fixing him. He stayed in the ICU a couple days, got one surgery fixed on his leg, and now he's got to do another surgery next week. But
Well, he could have died.
Oh, yeah, could have died, or for sure could have lost his leg. Was really close to losing his leg. But just like that, it's like out of nowhere, too. Out of fucking nowhere.
Was he traveled down here, though? Was he like sitting for a long time? Like,
Not
like
really.
driving for a while?
No, he just flew.
It's a quick flight.
2-hour flight.
See, that's not that long.
Yeah, it's
that's
just
crazy,
weird.
man. Those things, you can throw that clot in your leg will throw into the other part of your body and turn
Yeah.
into a pulmonary embolism.
Yeah.
And that's what will get people. Like,
Is that what it is?
it gets stuck in your lung.
The blood flow?
Yeah, the clot itself, it's like a little
Oh.
scab, essentially, in your vein. That thing will go into your lung and stop people from breathing. And
So
that's how it gets people.
Yeah, Danny's one of her friends, boyfriend or husband died like early this year or last year from the same thing, random.
Dude, that's some
it's
scary stuff.
fucking
So
crazy.
scary.
Well, I'm glad he's
Universe
safe,
can
man. I'm
just
glad he's
fucking
okay.
snap.
Oh, I was super pumped about it, too, that he was like okay. But other than that, Saturday, you got your brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
Were you surprised?
yeah. Honestly, I was. I was like, wow.
But you probably knew there was possibility. You've
I
been
feel
grinding
like-
so hard in training.
I feel like I am a skill level. I just hadn't been in the gi a ton.
Yeah,
But then when I do gi, I do good.
yeah.
I don't know. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I am. So I was happy with it. I was jacked.
Well, yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
Well, you just been grinding for the past 2, like since you've got your purple belt. You've been literally that's been your main focus is
jiu-jitsu,
fucking
yeah.
jiu-jitsu and training hard jiu-jitsu with good people. And you're submitting a lot of good motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And Taquino feels it. Taquino feels your growth, and
Yeah,
both
fuck
me and him
yeah.
talk about it. It's like 100%. You're a brown belt.
Yeah, that felt good. Danny got her blue belt too. That was really cool. She was excited.
Was she pumped?
Yeah. That was exciting.
It's crazy how much work goes into getting one of those fucking belts.
I
dude.
know.
But it's weird the pressure. Not really pressure, but now that you wear that belt, any room you go into, it's like, okay, now I'm a fucking.
I had to go. I went to
prove it
open
now.
mat on the day after. I'm like, all right, I gotta fuck up whoever I'm going with. But even just like getting a belt increases your skill level. I swear, because I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking. I got my jiu-jitsu needs to be tighter.
Yeah.
I can't be sloppy. I'm a brown. Like in my mind, I can't be sloppy. And I was hitting some nice fucking clean arm bars just by staying tight and like.
Hell yeah.
I felt good.
even the blue belts, because I think we had 6 or 7 new blue belts, but
Yeah.
all of them rolling with them this week. It's like, God, they're definitely blue belts. I feel their jiu-jitsu. It was fucking sweet because the program at the gym is just such a new program. So building these kids from the ground up and seeing their skill level and their confidence grow, it's fucking
Because how long
awesome,
ago
dude.
were we in the garage? 2 years ago or not even? Or a year and a half?
I think about year and 3/4.
'Cause I remember when John Square Boy came, he was never done jiu-jitsu, right?
Never.
I remember him from the garage, like just coming. Rick from the garage. Who else was in the garage?
Well, that was gents first.
Oh my God, gents even first. That's
Yeah,
right.
gents.
Fuck, gents. That was wild. I forgot about gents. That was short, but that was fun there too, just rolling in.
Yeah, for sure. But that was it was cool seeing Danny get her blue belt too. Especially she's been working so hard, being pregnant, having the baby, and just like you could tell she wants to be good at jiu-jitsu. So it's cool to see that too.
It's crazy, like the different athleticisms. We've talked about it before, but like even when she's gotten more athletic, but she had never really done much. She hit mitts and stuff at the UFC gym, but like doing a somersault. I'm like, just fucking like roll to do a somersault. She's like, how? I'm like, just roll. Like I didn't know how to explain it to her. How to do a fucking somersault. You're that's where you're really good at too, is explaining basics of simple things like that.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling Jay, the younger kid. It's probably hard for a lot of like instructors that Portuguese is their first language to explain things in different ways to different people. They can explain it in one way, and if the kid doesn't get it, well, it's like they have a tough time. Maybe some people
Language barriers are tough.
Yeah.
God, watching those going back to the Suns game when they were announcing the players and shit. Just I felt myself jealous that they got to compete. Like I wanted to be on the court so bad. I'm 5'11". Fuck, I'm like I couldn't. There's no chance I could. In my mind, though, I'm like I could have a good game. But dude, they get to play so every fucking. They're playing 7 games in this one series, dude. And I'm like, I get to fight 2-3 times a year.
Yeah.
And I have to fucking cut weight to do it. LeBron's 6'13", fucking 377,000 pounds, and just fucking looks like a linebacker.
Freak show.
But it's weird sitting up there because they all look just like normal because they're all so huge. Dude, there were 7-foot guys running down the court looking like drafts.
That's crazy.
You like touch the rim just by reaching their hand.
Yeah, they have to duck when they run into the rim.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. So I'm
getting signed.
Before I had the gym, before I was like getting settled down, I've always wanted to fucking live in a van for a little bit and just kind of.
You did always say that.
I always fucking wanted to. I just never had like kind of the balls to do it, I guess. But so how long you've been living in your van?
Oh, it's kind of been off and on since 2017. Off and on. I've had a couple leases. Like I've been with my girlfriend since then, and she does the same thing I do. So like travel nursing. So we've
two different vans.
Yeah, she's got her own. Yeah, so we've been jumping around. Occasionally, we'll settle in a spot and we'll get a lease somewhere. But yeah, it's been since then.
How come you decided to do that?
Oh man, well, one thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all my old roommates and stuff, but I was to a point where like I didn't want roommates anymore, and I was still like in school.
How old are you now?
32. 32. Yeah. So there was a lot of motivation from that. Like I can have my own life and also have like enough money. Obviously, that's a big part too. Like having enough money to do all the things I like to do. Yeah. So like that's the best part about it, man. It's like it lets me do jiu-jitsu 2 times a day if I want to. And that was like a big motivating factor. Get out and travel and explore, go camping, not have to work too much.
Yeah. What are like some of the like pros and cons of it?
Man, I mean the cons are like, I think when most people think about that lifestyle, the cons are pretty obvious. Like the questions I always get is like, hey, how do you shit and how do you get laid?
Yeah.
But obviously, my girl, she's awesome. So like that takes away one of those issues, Yeah, right. So that like obviously like so I have a 24-hour gym membership. So I'll go take my shower at Planet Fitness and do everything I got to do there.
Laundry.
Yeah, laundry. That's another one too. So like I'll try to make some homies wherever I go. And like just,
hey, you got a laundry? No, fuck.
Yeah, going to the. Remember when you and Danny had to go to the laundromat?
Dude, every Sunday. But I was so zen, it didn't even matter.
It's like I was talking with my brother. It's like if he would have got his leg cut off, it's weird how fast humans adapt to a certain thing. Even when my face was wired shut for those 8 weeks, by the end of it, I was like, I'm used to living like this, and it's not really a burden really anymore. When I got him off, I was like, holy shit, that was a burden. But almost no matter what, you adapt, and just it's crazy.
I had that thought talking to Jim yesterday.
Blind Jim. He randomly, Blind Jim, the guy that's been blind for 9 years, he was looking in the windows of the gym. He thought it was a church because it used to be a church. So he thought it still was.
He's blind, but he was looking through the windows?
He can see like this close.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got to have just a little bit of something. Like,
Because he was holding that shirt like right up to his face that I gave him.
but he's getting around, man. He's walking up and down the street. Like he did say, I felt bad for the guy. He did say he got hit by a car a couple of times, which is insane. But he's getting around. He knows.
What if he got hit and he's like, oh, I can see?
He said Rick didn't give him the shirts that we gave him. He said Rick said they got stolen.
Rick. Well, what do you blame Rick? Everything gets stolen from him. Like,
yeah, no shit. But
what about Jim? Who was that?
The idea of like adapting, like having his like the guy had his vision taken away over 10 years ago, and he's obviously he's not doing amazing, but he's all things considered, that guy's doing. I still haven't got to meet Jim.
You're gonna really like him.
Let him live in your house.
It's just crazy. No matter where you're at, to how much of a superpower it is, just being able to be present and be thankful for the shit you have. No, even if you're doing things around the house, like Sunday after open mat, I'm like, I had to vacuum the whole house. I took a rip, put on my headphones.
Why'd you take a rip?
Vacuuming the whole house, and it was just like, if you can find enjoyment in all those like essential things you have to do.
Did you have your headphones on, lutting to some tunes?
Yeah, it's fucking nice, dude. Really nice.
Be listening to Baby Shark.
Putting
your vacuum.
I think that's why a lot of people though like drink and smoke, is so they're not living in the future or living in the past. They're just now present
or numbing themselves,
or the opposite. Yeah.
Numbing themselves, which is just kind of bringing them right there. It's just like, I don't have to think about the future. I don't have to think about the present.
That I listened to a little bit of, most of that Tim Ferriss podcast you sent me. Or the Chip. What was his name? Chip Salsa?
The guy who created
Lululemon.
It was good.
I appreciate that, Dan. I appreciate that, but Chip Wilson. Yeah, building Lululemon art. It's all the art of setting goals and the 10 great decisions in your life. It's fun listening to smarter, older. He's 65.
Yeah.
And just listening to him talk about building a brand and just all the advice he has. And just, ouch.
Yeah, fucking really good. All Tim Ferriss's podcasts are so good, dude. It seems like anytime I'm doing that kind of shit too, it's like, I have to vacuum. If I'm constantly thinking about, God, I fucking hate vacuuming. I'd rather be gaming. I'd rather be doing this instead of just sitting there. I'd be like, damn, I'm lucky to have a fucking
pretty much would always rather be gaming. Playing Rebirth with the boys.
Yeah, for sure. But
that's
still.
So... I have to limit myself to 2 hours a day. Me and Daniel were talking about the other day. Like, I can't imagine gaming 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
It'd be hard, dude. It would be hard.
Dude, I get anxiety if I game more than 2 hours and then I get off. I'm like, fuck, my mind is so... That's hard to come back down from that.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Then I just take a rip. Nick works on every day, fucking 40 plus hours a week.
He probably makes, what do you think, $5 million a year?
Yeah, 300,000-400,000 a month.
So that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, you might as well get it while it's hot.
Grind while you can. Yeah, depending on what's doing to your mental health
and your relationships.
But he seems like he does pretty good, like at all that. But everyone's dealing with shit, and that they're not necessarily just talking about.
Oh, for sure.
Not saying literally everyone. Not saying he is, but just I mean, he grinds. But he's got a boot thing and shit.
Yeah, it's hard not to get on that game now. It's like, okay, well, I'm making fucking money doing this.
Oh, it's streaming.
It's like, what the?
I know.
It's work. It's literally.
That's
work.
what I tell Danny. I'm like, I'm making fucking fat cheddar gaming. Don't say, hey, you gaming today. So you working today, hun? That's what I told her.
Yeah, that's what it is too. It's crazy. Twitch though takes 50%.
They're making
just
fat
to
cheddar.
use the platform.
Once you get partnered, because you're affiliated right now. I think right. I think once you get partnered, you get like 70% or something.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I was wondering.
Don't quote me.
Do they pay you for the ads they run on your channel once you're partnered?
You make ad money. Yeah, small percent, and you can go into your Streamlabs or your something and look at where you're getting all the money. But a lot of it's from gifted subs, majority. When someone comes in and gifts like 200 subs.
So it's not from bits or more from bits?
Well, you get a more percentage from bits, but more people usually do gifted subs, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
Because I went from like 2,000 subscribers down to like 800 in 1 month because someone donated so many subs that they don't renew their subs. But if you stay consistently on there, you're constantly getting gifted subs. But like I'm taking 4 days off. I'm not gonna stream yesterday, today till Friday, so I'll lose a lot of subs by not being on.
Yeah.
But it's like it's whatever. I'm not gonna cry.
Dave, you ever heard of Cryonics?
Cryonics? Ooh,
Cryonics.
like cryogenics?
No. Cryonics.
I don't think
pull
so.
that up. CRYONICS.
What's that?
I haven't heard
It's
of that either.
I was watching this kid who's like 22 years old. He's the one who created Ethereum. He's this Russian kid. He almost looks like a robot and talks like a robot.
What?
He'll trip you out. But I was watching a podcast with him and that Lex Friedman.
No way.
And it's like, what the fuck? Is that guy even human?
Cryonics
Oh
is
my
the low
God. Oh, so-
temperature.
Wait a second.
Cryonics, the practice or technique of deep freezing the bodies of people who have just died in hope that scientific advances may allow them to be revived in the future.
Cryonics is the low temperature freezing and storage of human corpses. Damn, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, I feel like I heard a rumor that Walt Disney did that.
Really?
Like,
is
he's
frozen
just-
still?
Is
You
that
can
true?
pay to do this actually.
Yeah, I
watched
think-
a video
I don't
on
know,
it.
but-
You can freeze your brain in hopes that someday they'll make it and put it in somebody else's brain, and then you can also freeze your body in hopes they'll figure out the technology to unfreeze you.
I'm just gonna
bring you
freeze
back to life.
It's
myself.
only like
Oh, yeah.
60K
I'm
or
That's
something.
like movie shit, man. That's
I'll
like,
probably just
Still
fucking,
60K for if I guess if you're balling out, it's just no big deal. But
I'm just gonna fucking land my deep freezer and just keep it on.
dude, wouldn't that be weird? It's like, okay, I'm dying, you're on your deathbed, you're like, bye, and you die.
Freeze me.
And then all of a sudden you come back and you're like, oh shit.
You're
I'm
like,
yeah,
dead.
it'd be like that. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You there like a million years goes by, and then boom,
Yeah.
you're awake again.
Did you have
You wouldn't know any
Do
better.
you listen to Rogan podcast much or?
Oh yeah, I've been listening to that guy for so long.
You
man.
have-
That's actually how I heard you guys first.
Oh no way.
Yeah, I was on the Rogan
Damn.
show.
Have you listened to Sebastian Hunger or Younger one? He's
Ooh,
just pretty recent.
I don't know
There's
what's
so many.
What's his thing?
He was he's the journalist. He almost died randomly in his driveway and he woke up in the
Yes,
hospital.
I did hear that guy.
Holy fuck.
That
He-
was
that's a-
crazy, man.
dude. Randomly.
What was his thing? He had like an aneurysm in his stomach or something.
Yeah.
Something
And his-
ruptured.
Oh, do you listen to it too?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? And he has his 2 daughters, I'm pretty sure he said, and a wife. He said he just woke up and they're like in the hospital. He's like, you almost just died. And he had no idea what happened.
And what
Oh my
happened?
god.
He almost died.
From what?
Almost dying.
He had a rupture. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, he had a rupture. Some kind of bleed in his stomach and his abdomen.
He said he had this pain over a year and his body was trying to tell him, like, and he's like, oh, let's be tough. Tough it out, tough it out.
I think it was pancreas.
And
yeah.
he fucking just, one day, just,
Dude, yeah, that was nuts. And like, listen to him talk about how, like, he felt himself fading out, and he's like,
Going
I
into a
don't want
tunnel?
to. Yeah,
Or
he's
like
like, don't go that way.
deep
Don't
down?
go that way. And like, his dad was like, he said his dad was like floating next to him or
Yeah.
something. Like, such a crazy experience, man. I can't imagine.
and he says he's now that he's researching a lot about it because he wants to write a book about his experience. He said he sees a lot of people have similar experiences when they're dying, seeing a relative that had died before, and he called it the Twilight Zone. And it's just fucking crazy. We don't know where we go.
Yo, that's like
we probably go to where we were when before we were born.
Probably not.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
do.
remember.
God,
remember that
who
shit,
knows?
bud.
What were you
Like, it was
saying Dave?
yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's like when they say, at least, like when you're about to pass, like your brain floods your body with all these neurotransmitters, these like DMT chemicals and stuff, and like you're just like tripping.
Tripping
They
balls.
say tripping like you've never tripped before, but I don't know how many people have really lived to describe it.
But that's a good one. It's an interesting one. What other ones have I listened to recently that were good?
Gosh,
Oh,
man,
that Andy Norman one, that philosopher. Did you listen to that one? That
I
was
started
that
that
one
one,
was
yeah.
fucking good. That guy is fun to listen to. It's so crazy how Joe Rogan can have all these conversations with different people, and then they'll bring up random subjects in history or fucking. He just can talk about any subject pretty in depth.
That's a skill, man.
Dude,
That
he's
is a
so
skill.
fucking smart.
being around for 50 plus years.
Yeah, but
And how long has he been
retaining that
potting
much
it?
knowledge. Potting?
How long's he been potting?
I think
Pardon.
like 11 years.
It's been a while. Yeah.
But retaining that knowledge is crazy.
Well, the thing about that guy that is inspiring for a lot of people is like he's just curious, man. He is always
Yeah.
trying to learn something new.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I originally started listening to him, because like this guy, it's like almost like a role model for a lot of people. Like always be curious, don't stop, and that you can look at him from his development from
Yeah.
10 years ago to
Yeah.
now. It's huge.
Right.
He's learned so much, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
He's not set in any certain beliefs. He's
Well,
always playing
fixed,
devil's
fixed
advocate.
mindsets, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Like
like
Margie.
fixed. Well, yeah,
No,
for
I'm
real.
kidding. Like
my
my
mom was messaging me too. It's so crazy, son, how our whole life can change in an instant. Talking about my brother.
Oh, yeah.
There's way more to life than this flesh and blood body we have. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. We could just be gone just like that. That's what I meant, son. There's way more to this picture. A solid hope for the future. I'm glad she said a solid hope for the future. I'm like, a solid hope for the future. Like there's this everlasting life, and there's barely any facts on there's going to be this everlasting life. and
Barely
paradise.
any. There's zero facts.
Zero facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. But there's still shit that happened in the Bible that they say that has actually happened. So it's like, I'm like, fucking AIDS. So you're just going to live this whole life
Planning on the
for the
afterlife.
hope of the future.
Well,
this
my mom
afterlife.
says she doesn't care what happens in this life because she knows she's going to heaven.
And then
She told me that, and I was like,
You should
really?
ask her in heaven if you have all your memories.
I'm gonna say, do they have cigarettes in heaven?
Or do you have all your memories? No,
Yeah.
you get wiped away all your memories. Well, then
There's
that's
big-
not you.
Yeah. Well, if you do have memories, you're gonna be sad that I'm gone in hell, hanging out with him.
Yeah, it's just far fetched. But then again, for people like our moms who don't have much, it's almost a good thing that gives them something.
What do you
like,
mean they don't
a
have much
purpose.
though?
They don't have a partner in life.
Oh yeah. Well, they have us.
Yeah, and a lot of people get like character development from it, which is a good thing too. Like,
Yeah.
I can totally see why people are attracted to that. I kind of agree with you though. It's kind of strange, man, seeing people who are like afraid almost of like
That's
if,
what it is.
If I don't behave a certain way, I'm
It's
going
fear-based,
to
100%.
hell. And and if it's fear based, how genuine can it be?
Right.
Like
right,
how
100%.
genuine is your character?
Well,
if
that's the
you're
same with
only
love
basing
and
it-
relationships. How genuine can it be if you're so jealous if your girl wants to do something else?
It's inherently selfish, man.
I'm like-
That's what it is.
Dude, the more relationships, we can go on a fucking tangent about those. It's like
Well, and
guys so insecure and so jealous of other guys if your girl wants to do something else. So
Yeah.
that's a whole other subject.
It's just like any belief you have, can it withstand like questioning? Are you willing to question it? Because if you have a belief, you should be the first one that's like, no, I'm going to question this belief. I'm going to question the
Yeah.
fuck out of it. But when it comes to religion, it's like, no, if that questioning comes in, then that's Satan. That's the evil trying to test you.
Yep. And that's like generations of people trying to control others say, if you question this, you're going to hell.
That's that Sebastian was talking about that too, about religion and how it's that same thing. How they're so good at saying that's the devil. That's
it's
bad
so
people.
easy. It's so easy to do it, man, because you can't prove shit. You just have to. You just convince these people, and then
Yeah, having the faith. But
Yeah.
dude, the cryonics, I don't know if I would do that.
Why not, bud?
that's some
Because
crazy
you what if you get frozen midway to heaven, and now you're in this fucking like you're just frozen consciously, like you get stuck in an ice bath. Oh,
I know there was another book that came out. I forgot what it was called, that about people dying and they're seeing themselves from another angle, like above
Out of the
themselves,
body?
out of body experiences, and it was a bunch of people saying the same thing.
what was that one Russian kid's name?
It's like fucking he created Ethereum, creator of Ethereum, Vitalik.
He's a Russian 22-year-old.
Yeah,
God,
he
damn.
created.
Let's get him on the
it.
pod. So
Dude, he's so fucking crazy smart and like awkward almost.
I feel like most of those geniuses, like even Elon, are kind of awkward. Like they're just too smart. Like they're hanging out with just dumb people. What the?
And well, no, hearing him talk, he's like a robot, dude. The billionaire creator of Ethereum.
Oh, he's a billionaire now.
Wow.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
He's 27, not 22, bud.
When he created Ethereum, he was
Oh,
22.
okay.
He could fight 135.
Shit. It looked like my neck.
Here, let me read real quick. Although this took investors and markets by surprise, Vitalik, the billionaire creator of Ethereum, revealed that he's been expecting the bubble to burst. In an interview with CNN Business, the 27-year-old mogul said that cryptocurrencies are in a bubble, but it's difficult to predict when it will burst.
Dude, Dan, my little brother was trying to explain to me some stock about fucking the movie theaters and fucking GameStop and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, I can't wrap my head around it. I just don't understand the stock.
Well, I don't think you're born knowing. I think you can learn.
No, I can't wrap my head. I can't learn it. bud. That's what I'm saying.
You could.
Dude, I still
could.
couldn't tell you what far left, far right, liberal, conservative is, but I know for a fact that I'm a liberal. I want to make posts like that and just say stuff, but I don't know about any of it. But people get so mad. But for real, I like Nancy Pelosi. I don't even know that. I just heard her name from Rogan like 3 times.
And she's cute, man.
Is she?
No.
Is she a political person?
Yeah,
I mean,
she
like,
is, yeah.
I don't even know. Do you know who Nancy Pelosi is? You should.
How long you been training jiu-jitsu, Dave?
Oh, bro. I mean, long enough
She is
to where I
cute.
should be further along. I'll tell you that. Since I started in 2014, dude, and it's been like a long road of injuries and moving around and not having a gym, and so probably overall like a year and a half total. But since 2014, so it's been really sporadic.
Oh yeah, you've been enjoying the gym here.
Dude, this is the best fucking gym, man.
100%.
Oh yeah.
The reason I came out here was because of this gym. Like, I knew I liked you guys, but I also knew that you would attract other people who are similar minded. And it's exactly what it is in that gym, man. Everybody's there to work hard. Everybody has goals. Everybody's achieving those goals. And just good people, man.
It's cool that everyone
awesome.
goes to work all day and then they choose to go to jiu-jitsu at night. Like, you don't
For
have
real.
to come to jiu-jitsu. They don't have to. They can work all fucking day. Like, even Swag, I'm like, what'd you do today? He's like, worked from 8 to 5. I'm like, oh, yeah. And they fucking made it into jiu-jitsu.
And they work hard, too,
Yeah,
man.
go in there,
Yeah.
fucking grind.
They ain't getting paid.
Yeah.
They are
Right.
working hard for
Yeah.
just that. Like,
That's
that
inspiring.
personal achievement.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is, man. I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's a fucking good group to be around for sure. So being a traveling nurse, how do you get jobs?
So it's actually kind of simple these days, man. So there's these companies that are recruiting companies. So they have people who have contracts with hospitals, and they're always contacting nurses. Like, you essentially give your email out. It's like getting those spam emails. Like, you have a million spam emails, right? It's like that. So you'll have a recruiter contact you and say, hey, we have a position in this city for this long doing this specific specialty. Are you interested?
So what do you do? What have you been doing?
Mostly psychiatric nursing. And then I took a public health nursing job in DC before I came here, but it's mostly been psych.
So psychiatric. So you go to people's houses?
No, you usually work in a hospital.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Like a locked down psychiatric.
So what kind of clients would you have?
People who are in crisis, like schizophrenic, like suicidal crisis, like some real shit, man. Real shit.
Even here, you've been.
Here, I haven't worked a single day since I moved here, man. It's been all jiu-jitsu and studying for I'm getting a nurse practitioner degree. So it's just been all that.
Damn.
So as soon as you start hanging out with are working with the schizo people and the people that are just fucked up mentally, right?
That's the best way to put it, I guess. Yeah.
What do you just start asking them questions about how they're feeling, or?
Yeah, a lot of it is so like a patient will come into the hospital, and it's like I said, it's like a lockdown unit, man. There's no getting in or out. It's really like an intense place to be. But yeah, a lot of it it's based around like, how are you feeling today? Looking for certain signs and symptoms to see if they're coming out of it, to see if the medications that they're getting is working, if the therapy that they're receiving is working, and it's a lot of monitoring, just and a lot of de-escalation, like
I'm
people
sure.
getting really mad, really quick.
Really?
Is there a lot of people that come in from drug use, meth, and or is it more just their genes? They're just fucked.
It's a mix of both.
Yeah.
It's a mix of both, man. Yeah, it's mixed bag.
God damn.
I bet that's interesting though. It's like just talking to those people, sitting there and just trying to be calm, and you can see like certain questions start sparking them off, like
Trigger him.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have a good mind for that, man. Because I know you probably.
Yeah, he's close to being schizo.
I just know you're friends with some of like the homeless crowd, and there's a lot of that in homeless people. So you've probably seen a lot of it. But yeah, like certain things will trigger people, like smells. If you have like a certain laundry detergent, some people are not gonna like that shit. And
I bet it makes you more grateful that you have your healthy mind. Because,
Oh
dude,
my
that
God.
would be so fucking scary to be like go crazy for a little bit and then kind of come back and then lose it again.
yeah.
That's how I feel like I am.
Why it's almost scary
When I get
doing
horny.
psychedelics. Or
Dude, that's how I feel when I get horny though.
I know,
Lose my
dude.
mind.
Well, just
yeah,
like-
well, the psychedelics do. That's all neurotransmitters, man. You're like your dopamine. You're messing with your serotonin. All that stuff's just flooding your system. Very similar to the way a lot of these patients are just by their genes, just by their illness.
Damn. Or from taking too much meth or just fucking. Because meth will do that to you, right?
It'll fuck you up.
But
God, dude, that's so scary.
but it's weird to me that still there's people that's been on meth for 20 years. For 20 fucking years. How long has your brother been doing it?
drugs. God.
10 plus years or more? So it's not like it
Probably
fucks you up day one.
But he's getting, dude, it's sad. It's getting bad.
Yeah.
Like, getting there to that point.
Yeah.
Like, what
get crazy.
Yeah. And he's got, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I still think, I remember when we asked Paul Check, like, what would you do in that situation? Just take your brother.
Heavy dose of mushrooms.
Heavy, deep dose of mushrooms with him. Sit there with him and let him see you. Like, that's a good way to change people in a good, in a deep.
Yeah. Dude, but some people
addiction.
are just so fucking out of it, dude.
No shit though, that is the future, man. Mushrooms. There's legitimate, like, the future is psychedelic therapy for all these mental illnesses. And Paul Check's onto something with that. There's actual research out there right now. They're putting it into. It's gonna happen.
UFC's working with they're doing stuff with mushrooms.
What?
With people that are
CTE?
retired. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I heard Joe talking about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, with
Damn,
guys that are
dude.
retired.
Yeah, it was
It's fascinating shit, man.
Was that was what?
with Rashad Evans.
Yeah. Okay, that's
So
right.
this Unlimited Sciences is the name of it.
All right, Sugar. We're gonna give you 3 grams of mushrooms before your fight, just to see what happens.
If you have to.
Dude,
You're just
fuck
crawling around the
that.
cage, like dry humping on top of the cage, just being a
Jumping on
psychopath.
Herb Dean's back.
Yeah.
Tell him a monkey.
Or running behind Herb Dean.
Dude, that would be fucking funny actually to do in a fight. Running around in the ref. Dude, being a ref at a basketball game would probably be the worst job in the fucking world.
Dude, being a ref of anything.
Nobody likes you.
Of anything.
Nobody
It's
likes
like,
you.
what the fuck? No.
Dude, yeah. That's crazy though.
So, damn, I wonder how,
yeah.
I'm sure they have professionals, but how
Oh,
professionals
yeah.
to where it's like, because can't psilocybin, if you're a schizo, fucking put you more into a schizo,
I
possibly?
think so. That's what I heard.
There's a lot of research they're still doing about it, but like, especially people who are younger, who don't have like a fully developed brain and shit, like it's more dangerous for people like that, but still pretty rare. The thing about psilocybin, that's dope though, is it appears to have fewer side effects than a lot of the medications that people are getting these days. And that's why it's so cool. That's why it's got so much momentum behind it.
Yeah.
Because it's, this naturally occurring substance, it doesn't mess with your body as much from what it looks like, at least.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it could be really, really good for people moving forward.
Yeah, that's crazy drugs and the side effects.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's
It's like this, is it really helping? It might help that symptom, but now you got to get a drug to help with the fucking side effects.
that's the truth, man.
It's fucking
It
crazy.
is the truth, yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every
It's
day.
cool. My dad's coming next week. We'll probably have him on the pod
Oh,
next week. It'll be
Bugsy.
fun. But I wouldn't mind doing some mushrooms with
should
my
get him
dad,
drunk.
too.
Will he do some?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that'd be sick.
My brother was saying just at some random place in Great Falls, he saw dad just eating some.
Oh, Daddy, Papa's crazy.
You're about to go to Payson and do some with Danny or what?
Yeah, I'm going to Payson. We're going up to a cabin today. Right after this, Danny's gonna make me a little mushroom tea.
How many grams you think?
I don't know.
Go heavy with it, dude.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Me, Elena, and Danny up by ourselves. No service. Go hiking. There's a bunch of waterfalls up there. It's gonna be cold.
That's gonna be fun.
Get to do a little fire. I'm just gonna probably sit crisscross applesauce the whole time.
Just
Doing
sit
it
there on your phone watching Twitch.
Got this fucking signal, man. Just climbing that. No, I haven't looked at my phone in days.
But you're saying this morning, like, how much a baby causes hormones in girls.
Oh my god. Yeah, Danny still like says she's like doesn't feel like herself 100%.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then she's got to deal with you. Like,
Dude, I could not imagine dealing with my ass, dude.
I know you got to live with a twin of yours for like a week.
Michaela, I do. She is, dude. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Whoa.
Like that's me talking to myself. But I had to tell her to quit fucking finishing my sentences. I'm like, quit finishing my fucking
sandwiches.
sentences. And she's like, so I start doing it to her. She's like, stop. I'm like, that's what it sounds like. You are literally. I'm like, you're lucky I'm telling you, because a lot of people do this and no one tells them. They just do it their whole life. And it's fucking so frustrating.
Has she been doing that since you were kids?
I moved down here 7 years ago, and didn't really talk to her much.
Oh, okay.
And we were 8 years apart, so I didn't really notice it, but I don't know if she just does it to me or no. I've heard her do it to other people.
It's just so crazy the things that like your siblings will do that will bother the hell out of you.
Oh God,
That's the truth.
Anybody else can do it. It's no big deal. But if your sibling does it, it's like
yeah,
just wanna
for sure.
up.
The little triggers you have
That's the
from
truth,
deep
dude.
childhood.
I guess it's family in general, man.
Yeah.
They know how to. They know what to do.
For sure. This fight, this is when next weekend or no? June 5th.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So this is the last fight before, and then the next one's Izzy.
Phoenix, dude. Phoenix card's gonna be fucking tight.
Dude, Nate versus Leon Edwards. Oh my God.
I'm just always nervous Nate's gonna get his ass whooped.
He might. He very well might. Leon's dangerous.
Just fucking Nate's so durable though too.
Is that so? Oh, it is 3 rounds now or what?
No, they said it should be 5.
Leon's 6'2" also.
Damn. Damian Maya is always fun to watch. Bilal. Oh, damn. Bilal and Leon are on the same card again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, where does Cody go from there? He's 1-7 in his last 5.
I think they only dropped him one.
Well, they can't. Who the fuck are they going to give him in the top 15? Jimmy Rivera, maybe.
Didn't they?
He get him.
No. Jimmy probably beat him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
that's
think
a
he
tough
probably should
one.
drop down to 25.
Yeah. Or it's not like, okay, if you beat up Smolka, it's not like they're going to give you Cody.
They might.
Maybe for a fight night main event.
Do they want to do that to Cody, though? Are they going to try to give him a fight that he could probably win?
Yeah, it's crazy. Cody does have a big ass following. He had like
Does he?
2.5 million followers on
Damn.
Insta or something. Yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. That's a sweet fight of the Brazilians.
Yeah, that is a sweet one.
This is what I was telling you about. I was telling Tim, like, fuck, I probably had a couple more fights at bantamweight.
Is what Paul Felder said. To all those young fighters out there, my God, please, I know it seems cool to be so big in your weight class. It's not worth it in the long run. You're just messing up your metabolism. You're messing with your body. You're going to make things more difficult. You're going to end up moving up a weight class that you probably don't have to move up to. But since you weren't disciplined enough early on, you screwed yourself up. That's my big regret, is not living a clearer, healthier lifestyle year round.
That's what I do.
That's what I'm saying,
I
dude.
don't get huge.
I think once you get, because I've seen Paul Felder in real life a lot of time. He's like a puffy, like softer guy. So you could tell he's not eating clean food. You
He said he would fucking eat Skittles
Yeah.
and just.
So I've heard him before saying he's 32, 33. Once you get over 30 pounds over your weight limit, it's like, dude, you got to cut 10 pounds of fat to even get down to the 20-pound water cut that you're going to do.
Yeah.
It cannot be fucking healthy. And we've been talking about that for a long time, how fighters go 6 weeks for their diet, 8 weeks for their diet. Out of fight camp, they'll just eat whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad we got that dialed in.
Yeah.
Outside of camp, just eating good and just getting blacked out on vodka.
For real,
Dude. I couldn't even. I'm so over vodka.
Are you?
No.
A little fucking Zevia and a vodka spritzer?
On the weekend.
But we were talking about at the gym before, because we just did some pads, came straight to the gym. But it's like, is being attracted to girls as much as we are, is it a bad thing that we need to be more in control of?
I don't got
and
any
stuff
control.
down?
Well, I was watching the cheerleaders dance yesterday at the Suns game, and I was just like, I can't not. I didn't like it. I'm like, I would rather not watch that right now.
That's why
I love them.
I like listening to Jordan Peterson a little bit, because he's kind of got the opposite outlook that we have.
He likes boys.
No. That he's like, you should commit to that person and have marriage and have a celebration.
That's
and have
insecurity.
I like hearing.
Maybe.
I like
No,
hearing
I'm
that
not.
though. I like hearing that, the different points of view
Yeah.
and the different perspectives,
I probably should
especially
listen
from
to that.
smart people.
If you're gonna say that that's what you need to do, that's for sure insecurity. But if you're gonna say it's like something you could try, something that
Yeah.
could be good for another person,
Yeah.
that might be less
Yeah.
insecurity. I don't know what his perspective
For
is.
sure.
Yeah.
But it could be like he just really doesn't want his girl to check out any other guy. Like,
Yeah.
That's where it could have came from. It could have been super insecure in high school, as we all were.
I wasn't.
No, not me either. God. But dude, yeah, I think I don't know, dude. I'm still trying to figure that shit out, G.
Yeah.
Girls.
It almost makes it worse that our girls are like okay with it. We're kind of allowed to. It almost makes it worse.
I don't like the word allowed to. I feel like I'm free. to do whatever I want.
But
Danny
still,
is
you have
also,
agreements with your girlfriend. You still have to have like agreements.
I think our agreement is we're free. But yeah, you're right. 100%.
Probably have at least an agreement to communicate, right?
Yeah, some rules within
communicate.
the relationship still. If it can't just be completely free falling.
Yeah.
The girl's staying the night tonight in your bed.
You're sleeping on the couch.
Yes, like not that free.
I got yeah, having a baby definitely changes things too. Like it's got to be. But yeah, the freedom to. Yeah, it's dangerous.
I like what Naval says. He's talked about when he was younger. He just wanted the freedom to do whatever he wants. But now it's like the freedom from not having reactions, the freedom from being angry, the freedom from
judgment.
That's huge, man.
Freedom from that is big.
That's the attachment idea, like the idea of attachment and staying detached from like being outcome independent. For example, like just living your life regardless of what the outcome is, treating people the same regardless of what the outcome is. So like that's huge, man. That's a skill, I think,
for sure. And not putting someone's happiness. You're not relying on someone to make you happy. You have to be happy. I can't rely on Danny to make me happy because if Danny's like, "Hey, I want to go do something," I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
Same with Danny. She can't rely on me to make her happy because if I'm like, "Hey, I want to do this," it can't affect her to where she's not happy now. She can't be happy by herself.
Well, it's probably different too with a baby. It's like, well, I'm gonna leave the baby with you, and I'm gonna go do something. It's like, oh, or no.
Yeah, for
other
sure.
way around, like
for sure. Babies change things,
dude.
But dude.
Anytime I have a baby, I'm gonna if I have a baby and I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm gonna just turn on that Hulu show, doubling down with the Derricos.
Oh God, where they have
14 little black kids.
Why did I say that?
Because that's what it is.
That's true. Dude, I would love for you and Mariah to adopt a little African American baby, like Chandler's little dude, Hap.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm just
what about your brother and? Because they've been trying.
They've been trying
and
still.
Would they think about that? But doesn't it take forever?
It does take forever, and it's like a lot of money, I guess, to adopt. But still, they've been trying. They've been spending a lot of money trying to do the in vitro or whatever. Fuck. So I guess it's an option. But man, adopting a kid, it's like you don't know what genes these kids are having.
Yeah.
Their parents could have done meth while she were pregnant, and their wiring's fucked up.
Yeah.
And however good of a parent you are,
doesn't matter.
But who knows? I don't fucking know.
That's the truth.
But adopting, that'd be crazy. I'd want to adopt just a little small person,
a midget,
little small Asian person.
Careful what you wish for, bud.
Why? I can adopt whoever I want.
I know. I'm just saying. They have a lot of health problems.
Do they?
Yeah.
You ever seen the Small People, Tiny World?
I have never like actually
Tiny
watched
World.
But I know I've seen of it.
I don't think it's called Small People, Tiny World.
It's fucking good, dude.
It's good.
Entertaining as fuck.
It is good. I've seen it though.
You adopt yourself a little small person now.
Oh,
but that the mom is a doctor.
Yeah.
She's like a legit fucking the leader. That's not her. Amy. What is that? She's like a legit doctor.
Let's take a quick second and thank our newest sponsor.
Little People, Big World.
Tiny World.
Yeah. Oh no, not that one.
No.
Not that one.
There's your little
Here, let me do this. Let's take a quick second and thank our newest sponsor and one of our biggest supporters here at the Timbo Sugar Show. Fume, pronounced Fume. Fume took a look at the world and noticed the solutions to quit smoking. Stink, patches, inhalers, gum, those all sound awful. In response, Fume handcrafts beautiful wooden pipes to make the quitting process simple, easy, and even cool looking. Fume is a great natural and non-addictive replacement for smoking, vaping, and nicotine addictions. Not a vape and not a cigarette. Fume is a hollow piece of Canadian maple with cores infused with the benefits of the world's superplants. Great for replacement therapy, replacing the hand-to-mouth action. There's a wide selection of cores which focus on flavor, aroma, and the specific effect you are looking for. Check out their full variety of plant-infused cores that provide additional relief at www.breathefume.com. Lemon Berry Bliss are the newest cores formulated specifically to relieve the symptoms of seasonal allergies. the Conquer are the #1 cores for quitting smoking starting to finish. Bubbly Lime were designed specifically for their energizing and mood-boosting benefits. Peppermint Core gives a renewed feeling of vigor with its cooling and energizing nature. Eucalyptus has a distinct and uplifting smell that can help soothe and relax the body. It's almost summer, and hopefully we're getting past the whole COVID thing. Wouldn't you love to be more healthy for 2021? Switch to Fume and get rid of your cigs or vape. More like. Fume has already helped over 30,000 customers worldwide, with hundreds of customers who have shared their quitting stories on their site. As always, you can subscribe for monthly deliveries and never have to worry about your Fume supply, or check out the new products La Carte and find your favorites that way. Head to www.breathefume.com and use code SUGAR, all caps, to save yourself 10% to help you or your loved ones quit today. Fucking is. If you smoke cigarettes, just don't smoke cigarettes.
Or vape.
You got to find a way to quit.
For real.
Vape.
It's like, holy shit.
You
It's like-
smell like shit.
Ugh. You feel
You're
like
not
shit.
being healthy.
You're killing your insides. Just don't fucking do it.
That's the one that's a doctor.
Oh, yeah, the little couple.
Wait, you gonna adopt the one on the left?
Yeah, I love that little dude. He's
This-
so funny.
There's so much work. These when they're like house shopping, they're just running around in people's closets. They're just like, ah!
I would love to have him.
Have you guys seen that guy on? He's like all over Instagram right now. It's like Hezbollah. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
The two little guys?
You know what I'm talking about?
What is
Russians?
that they have?
Yeah.
The
Are they
18-year-old
fighting?
kids?
Yeah, he's actually 18.
18, huh?
Are they gonna fight?
They're supposed to be.
What's funny about that?
It's
man?
some
I would
sort
love
of-
to have a friend
Some
like
kind of
that.
woofism, man.
I know.
Dude, he's kind of hilarious, man.
Oh, he's so
Does he
funny.
speak English?
When he was doing his
I
weigh-in,
don't
just
think
like
so.
Habib.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Are they fighting or are they just?
They're supposed to be. I think they kind of set it up.
For real?
He actually likes MMA. Like, he's really into MMA.
You- he's gonna actually fight.
Wait,
Yeah.
18 or is he a little kid?
This
No,
guy's
he's an
awesome,
adult.
man. So he's a grown ass adult.
bitch.
The other kid, or he's a guy 19, too. He's 18 as well, or 17.
So wait,
Wait.
these two are gonna fight? Is this is the face off right now?
Yeah.
I wonder
Come on, say it
what.
again.
I wonder what condition they have. What is that called?
Are they? Yeah, I don't know. Little shit. Oh,
That's
About took him out. That kid.
yo,
This guy better
smashed your own
kick than I
head
do.
trying to kick me.
Where's that?
dude. These guys are awesome,
Yes,
man.
dude.
The guy in the middle, he's just like,
Oh man, I'd love to be that guy in the middle.
I know. Stop.
They really don't like each other.
Who knows?
I don't know, man. I need more. I need to know the story.
I know.
I would
know.
buy that before I'd buy Jake Paul.
No shit, that's a good one. That one's a good one.
No disrespect, of course.
So I'm gonna probably head to the Cryonics clinic after this. Get set up.
Just freeze yourself right now. Like, well, I want to come back at least when I'm 31.
Yeah. All
This
right.
shit's fucking hilarious. It looks. I thought it was fake.
No,
I
it's
got
fucking.
my
good,
money's
dude.
on Red Hat. Kind of left.
How
Yeah,
could
but
they?
that's
They,
intensity, dude. That's
they couldn't
intensity.
hurt each other.
Oh yeah, they could.
No, look at their shoes.
Dude, the other kid has footage of him grappling. He's actually pretty decent.
Doing a little guard pass and stuff.
Yeah, little trips and stuff.
No
like
shit.
that.
Which one?
The one the red hat.
Dude,
Do
that's
they both
so cool.
train?
So he's got to
Oh.
be friends with like some MMA guys,
Oh.
some grapplers or something.
There's footage of him like in the gym hitting mitts and shit.
That's awesome, man.
Dude,
Getting
it
after
looked like Jimmy.
Yeah, they're fucking cool. All right. Well, thanks to our friend Dave for coming on.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Big
thanks, man.
Dave.
That was a good
Some
time.
good chatting. Episode 138, sponsored by Fume and Blue Blocks. Blue Box. Capital BLU, lowercase BOX.com.
I thought it was blue blocks.
Blue Box. Okay. That's how I spelled it. Episode 138. That's it.
Doses. Joe, when you said blue block.